Hi, I'm MTG, and welcome to my channel where I waste my wild cards on meme decks so you don't have to. And today we're going to be checking out still another sort of holiday themed deck, but really it was just about how cold I was feeling yesterday, so that'll be a theme, I guess. But before we get started, I just want to drop a huge thank you to, and I'm so sorry if I mispronounce your username here, but Ishtari, so X Ishtari X, I think is how you would say it. But I just want to say thank you. You gave me my first ever super thanks, so super thanks back at you. But anyways, let's go check out the deck list. I'll see you in a second. Alright, here is the commander. We are rocking Svella, Ice Shaper, and there are 3 CMC, a legendary snow creature, and a troll warrior. I feel like the warrior and the legendary snow creature thing might be a keyword that you could care about, but what it does is you can pay 3, tap, create a colorless snow artifact token named Icy Manolith or Monolith with tap, add 1 mana of any color. And what's cool about that is it just makes you a mana rock that actually doesn't get sacrificed after you use it. You can just keep tapping it for mana as soon as you make one. Obviously, if it gets blown up, then you're just sad. But the cool piece here for the second paragraph that kind of makes this like a less good Kinnan is if you pay 6 colorless, a red, and a mountain, you can tap this commander to look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may cast a spell from among them without paying its mana cost and put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So what we're kind of hoping here is essentially like a spin to win sort of theme. So we want to ramp up as quickly as possible, get our commander on the battlefield, and then tap it to hopefully hit into a giant threat. So some ways that we're going to try to do that is add in some hasty effects. So we have Crashing Drawbridge, Halana and Alina partners, Urbrass the Hidden, to just let it, hopefully do its thing, because we're in Historic Brawl, and as you know, if you play this format, there's a lot of removal, so the chances are if we can play this commander and then have to wait to activate it because it doesn't have a haste effect, it's just going to get blown up before we can use it for its value. So the hope is as soon as we play our commander, we can just tap it and activate the ability because we have haste. So another part of the strategy here is we have a lot of mana that we need to do, activate this ability. So my goal for this was to try to add in a ton of different ways that we can essentially tap for mana by either putting, mana dorks that can tap for mana. We can put in additional lands, we can fetch for lands, and do it pretty quickly because I feel like Cultivate sometimes just takes too long, like 3 mana to get 2 lands can be nice, but this case, I think we just need to be very quick with the speed in which we try to get, mana ready to go. So I have a good different mix of ways that we can put stuff into play essentially for mana resources. I also have some stuff that synergizes with the Snowlands. So we have Sculptor of Winter, that's the untapped stuff. We have Boreal Outrider, which I think is an incredible card because it puts +1/+1 counters on it essentially for free as long as you're paying with, snow mana. We have Blessing of the Frost, which is going to let us beef up our board and potentially draw a lot of cards. Minsk and Boo is just incredible because it's just going to get us a lot of value with those +1/+1 counters, but also draw cards and potentially fling damage to help close out a game. So a huge, huge card. And then we also have Scute Swarm because it's another really high synergy card. It's going to either, do well with cards like Circle of Dream Druid, where we're just making a lot of bodies that can be used for mana, or we're just going to mutate something from this deck like Gem Razor on top of it and just make chunky bodies just by playing lands. So cool synergies in this deck with Scute Swarm. And of course, what we're here for is to spin the win kind of shenanigans. So we have chunky, huge, threatening creatures that we're hoping to cast for free, like Earthquake Giant. We have Vorinclex Voice of Hunger. We have Old Gnawbone, Kogala the Titan Ape, and a bunch of other scary, chunky creatures that are going to hopefully make our opponent sad and not want to deal with us or let us do our fun things. I don't know. But anyways, this is the overview of the deck, and I'm really excited to show you how it does. So I will see you out there. Tusky! Actually, this might be a nightmare. But you know what? It would be the nightmare before Christmas, because movie reference. We'll start. Ooh, actually, I think Spectrum Sentinel is a really good card. It's going to be a little sad here because we're just playing against mono green, but I think against a lot of other commanders, having that early game is pretty sweet. And since it's not going to protect us against much in this game, we can just chump block against that pain. Ooh, and I forgot about the life gain. Like, that part's really sweet. You actually get a lot because everyone likes to hate on basic lands. But look at that. We'll drop this. And we'll just hang out. And we'll probably use Scorching, or we're just going to put our commander down because these aren't going to really be able to punch through the line at the minute. Except for maybe this person, but... Okay. Did they miss their land drop? I think they missed their land drop. That sucks. Sorry, friend. Well, first we'll blow up you. Bonk. And then we will actually just go ahead and blow up that as well. Because I thought math. I thought this would help us here, but I messed up. Someday I'll learn how to math. Oh, there's the famous Toski. Oh, no way. Oh, if it would die, it's not gonna die. Darn it. I thought that was like 1 damage if it would kill it, exile it, maybe. Look, I haven't had my coffee yet. I promise sometimes I know how magic works. Oh no, I should have played this as land. No! This is me trying to play without caffeine. I'm like one of those people who will like literally walk into a wall because I haven't had like my coffee yet. And I think the main thing for it is just like I'm a night owl, so I stay up really late all the time. And then society forces me to be awake in the morning, and it's just not fair, I tell ya. I never asked for this. We'll have to do the no blocks, unfortunately. We'd really like our other land, though. Pass. We're not out yet. We got this. As soon as we hit some lands, you're gonna get dragoned. Oh, you gonna get dragoned. Oh no, now we're dead. Okay, I take it back. Oh no. Oh no, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do, friends? No. Does this have trample? Yeah. Dang, this sucks. Okay. We're good. Oh, I thought this was the one that gave them like more, what do you call it? Counters. Oh. Oh, good. Oh, we're gonna unfortunately take that as well. Someday. I think we're gonna do this just so I feel like we're doing more. I think we'll still like want to chill though, just because Inky Mammoth here is definitely capable of killing Inferno, so at least it'll just be a good blocker against Gem Razor. And this is like one of the cards I was hoping to hit off of the 8? Oh my goodness. 8 mana cost. Mana cost. You know, even if we lose here. Oh, it looks like we're definitely gonna lose. It'll be fine. This is just the warm-up game. You know? They got trample. Yeah, I think we're just gonna die. You know? I don't have the removal. We'll just say this is part of the holiday spirit, you know? I'm in the giving mood of aka losing. I guess boo because it's cute. That's where my strategy is right now. Oh boy.
Unless it's bonus, then we smush it. Magic? We have mastered.
Man, not getting those land drops really hurt. I feel like Arena punishes me. I run so many lands too. I think this deck has like 38 lands. And we have so many ramp resources because there's a lot of big creatures in here. So I was like, gotta make sure if we can't pop this off that we have enough like ramp resources. Oof. Yeah, you can blow up my little rock here. I didn't need it anyways. I could tap it for something, but what am I going to cast with it? That's just an extra step. All in front of the Manath. The Mammoth. Oh, now they're proving how we're extra dead. GG's. Tiny bones. I guess they have tiny bones. We'll keep this hand. A lot of good stuff here. Even though they're all 3 drops, that's a little concerning. Okay. Shambling gas, 'cause they're just shambling through this world. Boop, boop. What are we discarding here? I think maybe Garrick. I really hope we hit another land drop so then I can put Helana. Oh man, no land drop, but at least we have, I don't know. Part of me doesn't want to put this into play just because I will feel very, very sad if we have to discard any of these, but I feel like anything that's just in our hand is going to be discarded anyways, and I would like to try to have a higher chance of playing her if she doesn't get discarded. Okay. All right. Well, we got Helana and Alina. And we'll hit face. Probably making the treasure. And as cool as Scoot Swarm is, I think that we might need Circle of Dream Druid more. We'll sack you. Ooh, I didn't want to let that card go. It was a sad time for me. Okay, yeah, this is going in on her, and then I think we'll just go ahead and hit face with both of them. Oof, this is rough. Okay, yeah, I think we need that to go because we're not hitting our land drops. They're, what, gonna steal something out of our graveyard, right? Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they go for Scoot Swarm. Dang, now they're getting at sushi. Makes me sad. Okay. Drop you. We'll put you into play. And let's put it on you. And screw it. Let's just hit face. They're probably gonna put the dragon in. just makes the most sense, I think. It's a better blocker. Get more value from it when it dies. We have nothing else to discard. Sad time. So I think we pretty much have to get close to knocking them out, because then they can just make us lose 10 life. Oh, Vorinclex. Is this the winning move? Do we do that? And then what happens if we do that? Fun stuff, I guess. Down to 2. They have to be able to get that activation to get me down to 4. And then hit me with tiny bones. Oh. Did they just take themselves out? GG's. Woo. Yes. Good times. Kadama. Okay. All the punchy stuff. Ooh, I love the creatures in this hand, but it feels very, very slow. Yeah, we can keep this. For some reason I thought we didn't have green sources in our hands for a second. We'll put down Llanowar Elves. And then I'm thinking Spikefield Hazard as our tapped land. Or, ooh, actually, let's put down, let's put down Dryad, and then we can get Circle of Dream, and we'll also play this. Come on. I'm clicking on you. There you go. Kadama's down. Okay, that'd be cool if we got hit another land off the top. Okay, let's put in Atsushi, because then we can also just get the value from that. It doesn't make any sense attacking in, because Kadama can block that. Okay. Sweet. We'll put you down, and I think we'll put this down again. Maybe I should be setting up for Svella a bit better, but I just want to try to get ahead of this commander, because it can snowball quite a bit once they have those like modifications on there, because then they can just ramp for days. Okay, so they are gonna trade. Let's just make 3 treasures, right? 3 treasures? Yeah, 3 treasures. And then I'll just put Circle of Dream Druids down. Okay, good game. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. We definitely need a green source here. I don't like relying on Arcane Signet to hit the other color that we need, just because there's so much removal in this format. It's better. We have Into the North that we could use. And then, yeah, we're definitely going to use Into the North, and then maybe Llanowar. Get this dual land. Sweet. Look at us ramping. We're ramping. Drop you, and I think stick with this game plan. I just don't want to play in any counter spells right now. So I think if we want to spend some time setting up, that's going to be good for us. Okay. Rude. needed that mana dork. Okay. Joke's on you, we don't need card draw. Where we're going. We're going to stonks. But yeah, we'll just shop that in. Put this in. And actually I totally missequenced that. Please forgive me. I just started drinking my coffee. Okay. Reflector Mage, probably putting the commander back. E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh boy. Greed or not to greed? They don't have anything there. Oh, it can't be countered anyways. So let's put her down actually. And then we can't draw an additional card this turn. We'll put the counters on our Prosperous Endkeeper and go for Narset. And my guess is they probably had ways to flicker that Reflector Mage because it's obnoxious. I've seen that before. Okay. Yep. Was waiting for the board wipe. Okay, we'll put this into play. Let's drop this friend. And let's attack Narset just because we like card draw. And then chill. And then maybe get the commander down. How much manas do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 mana. So if we can top deck a land, we'll be able to do some cool stuff. Ooh, okay. Okay. So I think we're gonna start with this. Are they gonna get countered? Yeah, I saw that counter spell earlier. Take action. And then the thing that we actually care about is here, because that ramp is very nice. As much as I would like to keep hitting face, these planeswalkers just give too much value, which is probably what their intent is anyways, is to just like make us use our resources and time on that until they can find another board wipe. Okay, nice part about this card is it can't be countered, so that's kind of ideal for us to just keep rocking with that. We'll put this into play because now we can hit that other land drop that we want and or need. We'll get double checking. Okay, I was like, do we have another dual snowland? I think we'll get this forest. And then we'll drop that. Make a copy of those cutie cuties. We can now draw another card. Okay, that's good.
You know what?
I like to spend a win with this commander. It's just so much fun. It would be nice if we had another hasty effect. Because Helana and Elena giving us counters and letting it tap at the same turn. So nice. Ooh, that's a really good card. Probably making like a chump blocker here. Nope. Oh, I thought they would do like the little 2/2 blocker. Okay. Ooh, sweet. We got the land. We will put in... I really want to do that, but I'm worried that a board wipe's gonna happen and then we're not gonna do much to like rebuild everything. Are they gonna counter it? I also like putting the commander in first because if they're gonna use their counter magic on it. Yep, okay. so that's fine. Keeping the valuable stuff in our hands. They are totally tapped out, so I think we put in a tally. And then we'll have this one go here, this one go here, and here. So far, we are just beating up all their planeswalkers.
I'll have a better plan next time. Just keeps getting worse.
And 1, 2, alright, they can't do that unless they play a legendary creature. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they can recast Teferi, but is that going to do much for them? No. Okay. GG's. Alright, I hope you had fun. This deck I think was a blast to play. I really like the randomness that this commander has. It's not as efficient, but I still think it's a really fun commander to play. So if you're not looking to, I don't know, have like an S tier deck, like this might be a fun one for you, especially if you like just putting out big threats for free. So I usually like to go over MVPs or cards that just really stood out to me at the end of the game. And I think Spectrum Sentinel is just a really powerful card just because like the unassummingness I think that your opponents have, because it's just like a 1/2 cost 1 mana. But I think as far as like the value that you get out of it's really huge, not just because of like the protection from multicolored aspect, but whenever a non-basic land enters the battlefield under your opponent's control, you gain 1 life. So early game, if you're a deck that like needs to live longer because you gotta set up your board state a bit more and you're kind of worried about maybe like aggro decks, this could be a potentially like good card to help you get like a little bit more of a life gain buffer, just because a lot of people don't play basic lands in this format. So you're gonna get some value hopefully, especially early game, from this card. I think another card that really puts this deck together is Helana and Alina Partners, and the value that this card gives you is just bonkers. But you get counters on your creatures, you give them haste, and the fact that this also has first strike and reach is really helpful, especially since we are in colors that need to have, you know, some way to deal with flyers. But thankfully we have some dragons, but you know, a lot of times those dragons don't come out until later in the game, so if you're getting poked in the air a lot early game, it can be tough to deal with. So Minsk and Boo is another card that I think just belongs in every Gruul deck. It just does so much work. I know I always like to rave about this card, but like holy heck, it's amazing. Just the fact that it protects itself, it makes other things bigger, and then you can just get so much card draw from it is just incredible. So yeah, overall, hope you had fun watching. Let me know what are some ideas that you have for this commander. I'd love to hear them. I just kind of put in some of my favorite Gruul Stompy cards and other cards that I thought would ramp really well into some cool things. So I always like hearing cool ideas that you have, and yeah, I don't know. Have a good one. And I guess happy holidays. Bye.